We're going to kick things off with the semi-finals. And here are our four fencers coming out onto the piste.
Representing Italy, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the fencers and the referee for the women's foil semi-final session of World Championships Cairo 2022.
So here are our four finalists, or four semi-finalists here for the women's individual foil competition. We have Arriana Errigo.
Arriana Errigo.
And she is up against Lee Kiefer.
2 times world champion. 2013 Budapest. 2014 Kazan. Silver medal at the 2012 London Olympics in individual event. And gold in team event. United States of America, Lee, Olympic champion at the Tokyo 2020.
Lee Kiefer, the Olympic champion, world number one.
Korea, Grand Prix 2022. For the second semi-final, representing France, Yasora Phoebus, second in team event at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Second in individual event at the 2018 Books World Championships. Representing Romania.
So Izora Tibu, 30 years old, ranked 10th in the world.
U2030 European Championship.
And she is up against
third place
the Romanian,
2015.
whose world rank is 136. And Maria Boldor has played an absolute blinder to get to this stage. She defeated Eleanor Harvey, the world number 3, as we introduce the referees for these semi-finals. I'm joined in the commentary box this evening by Richard Cruz, former British number 1 world silver medalist in this competition back in Wuxi. In when was that, Richard?
That was way back in 2008. God, time flies, eh?
2018 it was.
2018, yeah.
Just before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And yeah, Richard, you've got to say that the first of these semi-finals is going to be a real tough one. Kiefer against Erigo, but Boulder. I mean, where did this come from today?
Yeah, fantastic result, and she's still going. She's obviously guaranteed a spot on the podium, and she has a chance of, well, determining what colour that medal is going to be. But this match here is going to be an absolute corker, isn't it?
Yeah, we have the world number 1 against world rank number 10 Erigo, but that world ranking doesn't really represent the ability of Arriana Errigo.
Now, you flagged up the stats, and it looks like Lee Kiefer has won about 4 of the last 5 encounters. Is that right, Graham?
Yeah, well, they've met 12 times in the past. They're 6 on 6, but Lee Kiefer, I think it's the last 3 have gone to Kiefer. So here we go. This is the first of the semi-finals. It's Lee Kiefer on the right of your screen, the world number 1 from the USA against Arriana Errigo.
And that's a nice start, the lovely cart, and then prima riposte.
Arriana Errigo has won this World Championship title twice before. That was in 2013 in Budapest, 2014 in Kazan. She had a silver medal in Paris.
And Lee Kiefer parries, but there's no riposte. A little continuation by Arrigo, and only 1 red light, so 1 apiece.
Erigo has 8 World Championship medals, individual World Championship medals. And that's not adding all of the team events that she's won.
Arrigo started the attack there. Andrei Vitkovsky called it. He said attack no, and counter-attack good to Kiefer. Are you going to call this one, Graham? Who's your money on?
Kiefer.
I think you're right. My gut feeling is Kiefer, but you never know. With Arrigo around, you never know.
Well, you watched the European Championships. You were there in Antalya. It was Erigo against Leonie Ebert.
Yes, that's right. It was a fantastic final, wasn't it? Seeing Ebert take the title. Unfortunately, no Ebert here today in the top 4.
Yeah, she was knocked out. Who did she go out to? Ebert
I think it was
went out.
Palumbo, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
16.
Yes.
And that's a lovely attack there by Arrigo. Just turns to the preem as she closes the distance.
Yeah, Palumbo did Erigo a big favour by knocking out Ebert, and then Erigo was really comfortable against Palumbo. I think it was like...
Oh, you never know with
15
teammates. With
yeah.
teammates, you never know what goes on in their own countries, in their own training sessions. Oh, look at that. Lovely stop hit. And a lovely one-lighter. You know what, Graham? We may have pulled this one incorrectly.
Well, early days.
That's true. Now that's a strange hit there. Kiefer had the right of way. Look, she's asking for Andrei Witkowski to test her foil. She thought she hit. I thought she would have landed that one. A little flip to chest, but the foil works. Must have just landed flat.
So if you're new to fencing, then this is foil. It's the most accurate of the weapons. The target area is that silver lame vest that they wear, and the bottom of the mask, the bib of the mask.
Oh, look at that. You see how Arrigo just baits out Lee Kiefer, smokes her out, then little para riposte. Very clever tactically.
Well, we spoke to Arriana Errigo because she was in the same hotel as us in Antalya, and I was there with Karim Bashir. And Erigo said, I think I might be getting too old for this. Ebert was just too fast for me. But whatever Erigo has done, in the meantime, she's certainly sped up.
She's a bit of a hitting machine, isn't she?
When Erigo gets on a roll, she's very hard to stop.
It's a funny game, fencing. You have a bad competition, you question your abilities, am I too old? And then the next one, you may fence a blinder.
You're 8-2 up against the Olympic champion and world number 1. So if you're new to fencing and you're watching on the Olympic channel, then the foil is a weapon of convention. The referee has to decide the right of way.
And that's a para riposte from Lee Kiefer. Arrigo challenges it, but I'm inclined to say I agree with Andrei Witkowski there. I think he's going to stick to his guns because I saw Lee Kiefer draw out Arrigo and lovely little cart riposte. I don't think that one's going to change, but we'll see.
A classic example of if you're being attacked, you have a couple of choices. You can either back away and make the attack fail, or you can parry or block your opponent's weapon.
Arrigo is claiming she got another little beat on there. But no, Andrei Witkowski sticks to his guns.
So when it gets complicated, when you see the blades coming together, is when you have to decide between a beat attack and a parry riposte.
Oh, lovely. Lunge to the chest. 10-3. This is a commanding lead.
This is an absolute steamroller. This is the old Arriana Errigo.
And we're not even halfway through the first period. Can you believe it?
It's not going to go to it's not going to go to the break at this stage.
I think you could be right. It's a little pause by Arrigo. Kiefer takes the timing. But Arrigo not happy. He calls for a video review. It's a lovely pressing attack there by Arrigo. Even though she doesn't hit first, she had the right of way. So attack's off target, but this time she gets a coloured light, a red light. So attack's good. Lee Kiefer not happy. Let's have another look in the replay. Look. And all the video reviews have failed. None of them have been overturned this evening. Now that's an interesting hit. That's attack no by Erigo. Attack no, so Kiefer then has the priority. They both hit, but Kiefer's priority. 5-11.
Well, it'd be a big comeback if Lee Kiefer could do this, but...
And that's a beautiful cart, very deep cart and prime riposte right round the back of the head. And Lee Kiefer is starting to bridge the gap here a fraction. Still a tall order for Lee Kiefer to win from here. Should have to win 9-3. And that's attack Lee Kiefer.
Yeah, 3 points for every one of Erigo's, but it is possible.
Now I wonder if Erigo will take a little break here. Yeah, she's trying to stall a little bit, trying to take a little break because she's lost a few hits in succession.
What's Kiefer doing different now? What's changed for Kiefer?
I think she was just a little bit slow getting into this match. Now she's starting to feel the timing. And now we've got a match on our hands. She's being a bit more positive, a bit more aggressive. Oh, and attack fails by Arrigo. Attack fails, and then Lee Kiefer has the priority. And now Lee Kiefer is within touching distance, 8-11. And that was quite a big hit psychologically, I think. Erigo changes the blade. Quite common just to buy yourself a few minutes, just to recompose, just to think about what you're doing, what you need to change.
So I saw Gerrit Meinhardt in the crowd, Lee Kiefer's husband.
Yeah, they've got a few Olympic medals in that family.
Certainly do. He'll be competing tomorrow.
Oh, and Erigo draws out Kiefer, parry riposte, but misses, and the remise stands. So 9-11. I can't believe it. Can you believe it?
It went one way and now it's completely swung back the other way, and the initiative now is with Kiefer.
Absolutely, but a little parry riposte there by Erigo. Now this is a very crucial moment for Kiefer. She's running out of points in this match.
Yeah, space on the scoreboard, isn't it?
Absolutely. Just 3 more for Erigo. So, but she's got a lot of time on her hands. I would perhaps slow it down a little bit now. Use a bit of time. Still 2 very attacking fencers. That's what the crowd want to see. Oh, yeah. See how she's just pressing forward with the arm back, ends up with a flick to the chest. Yeah, the fences just became a little bit closed. There was no light, but there was sort of contact wrist to wrist. So Andrzej Witkowski from Poland stopped the match. Now,
what are you calling that one?
attack from the left. You know what? I thought Lee Kiefer was going to ask for a video there, attack in prep, but she doesn't, so it means that she knows it's on her. She knew that the point was against her. And 13-10.
We think if Erigo can get this next point, she will be home and dry.
If Arrigo gets the next point, it's not home and dry, but it would be a mountain to climb for Kiefer, but she gets the point.
Now we're game on. We are game on.
Absolutely. And that's attack. See a little preparation from Arrigo. There's a little pause. Kiefer takes up the timing and breaks in using the tempo to score the point. So even though there were 2 lights, the initiative was with Kiefer. 12-13. Of course, in fencing, you say the score that was scored last. So you usually say 13-12, but we say 12-13 because that was the last point to be scored. And that's attack right, so she levels it 13-all.
No confusion there, 13 apiece. Kiefer scores the last point.
Cherioni and Arrigo, Cherioni, her coach, they are furious. But look, you see how she used her videos so early. She used her videos early. And
she has no video.
And that's sometimes a little bit reckless. If you use your videos too early, when you need them later on in the match, if they're not there, that can be a problem. So you notice how the referee's not going to do a review. Of course, if you get your video appeals right, you can keep doing them. Now 13-all. We might not get to that first break.
Well, 15 seconds left on the clock. Kiefer.
Oh, that's attacked by Kiefer. It's parried. Nothing happens. A little remise by Kiefer. 14-13. What a match. We thought it was over.
Well,
the match was over.
Well, we did call Kiefer from the start. And
That's
then
true.
Erigo went off like an absolute steam train. Kiefer caught very flat-footed at the beginning of the match. There's only 9 seconds left on the clock in this first period.
That's the attack. It's off target.
Off target.
Still.
Off target. 1 second left before the break. We're going to get to the break. We do get to the break. 14-13.
Wow, what a match.
Well, halfway through that first period, it was like, we're not going to get to the break here. Erigo is going to just like steamroller Kiefer. And then what changed for Kiefer? Or was it Erigo that stepped off the gas?
It's difficult to say. I've had this in my own career in the past. So maybe you're not warmed up properly, maybe you don't really feel the tempo, the timing of what the opponent's doing. Then all of a sudden something changes, something clicks, and you've got the recipe. You can start hitting them at will. And that's what happened there to Kiefer. Somehow she just found out what to do. Or maybe Arrigo's just too old for this, I don't know. Her words, not mine. Well, it's not over yet, Graham. It's not over yet. 13-14, all to play for. First to 15 wins the bout and will progress to the final of the World Championships.
And you've got to say that of the 4 fencers, this could be the final.
Yeah, this is a superb match, worthy of the final for sure.
You've got to back Kiefer now, though, haven't you?
I think my money's still on Kiefer, but you never know.
Will we have another plot twist?
Now there's been a little reset in the momentum. Refreshed, had a bit of coaching. Who knows what's going to happen? Oh, we wanted the 14-all and we got the 14-all. Attack remise by Arrigo. Attack remise. So.
Well, Kiefer just backed off there, backed off.
The last hit, you know what they call the last hit, Graham? La Belle.
La Belle.
Here we are, Kiefer on the attack, goes for the flick to chest, nothing happens, they get closed. There's no light, but the referee calls a halt to it.
Erigo's done it. She has done it. She's defeated the world #1, the Olympic champion, Arriana Errigo. Wow.
What a match. Well, we didn't call that one correctly. We put our money on Kiefer. You see what I said? After the break, it's a slightly new match. It slightly resets it. If she was fatigued, maybe she was fatiguing. Maybe the lactic was building up. A little break, flush the legs out, bit of coaching from Stefano Cherioni. in the corner, and it's a new match.
But brilliant at the start, Arriana Errigo, a huge lead. And Kiefer fought her way right back into that.
Sometimes the problem is, if you think of it like a 400-metre race, someone could be winning early, but they've gone out too hard. So they build up their legs with lactic, and all of a sudden they struggle.
Yeah.
Maybe what happened.
Anyone who's run a 400-metre would know that feeling.
So maybe Erigo went out a bit too hard. That's what constituted her lead, but then she struggled a little bit to make it to the break. After the break, fresh legs, 2 in a row. Incredible match.
So Lee Kiefer is not able to do what Aaron Salagi did yesterday and go from winning Olympic gold to winning World Championship gold. And Kiefer, well, she's going to have to settle for a bronze medal, which is her personal best in this event. Last time out, last medal she won, and the only medal she's won at World Championships was back in Catania in 2011.
Wasn't it exciting yesterday, Graham? I was glued to the live feed yesterday.
Yeah.
Watching the épée and the sabre. Incredible matches.
But look at some of the slow motion replays.
And there's the final hit.
So time now for semi-final number 2. And if it's anything like semi-final number 1, we're in for a real treat. Isora Thibault of France, world ranked number 10th in the world, but she's been up to 4th, was her best. She's a silver medalist back in Wuxi. Won a bronze medal in Leipzig. So 2017, 2018, she was on the podium in World Championships. And she will be up against the Romanian fencer Maria Boldor.
For the second semi-final,
136th in the world.
Isora Thibault, representing Romania, Maria Boldor.